Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited to have you. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. You know, the normal YouTube things. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive right in. As you guys can tell from the title of this video, we are doing some Miraculous Ladybug Redesigns. Now, if you haven't watched the show, I don't really know what you're doing here. But we're glad to have you anyway. Miraculous is a French TV show for children, and it's become pretty popular for the last few years. It's coming up to its last few seasons, and there's been a lot of drama happening. If you haven't seen the show, I would suggest going and watching it, getting to know why all of the things. While there is a lot of drama going around, like the crew and the creators of the show, it's a pretty good show by itself. It's got a really cool premise, and I think all the artists working on it have done a fabulous job. So definitely go watch it. Let me tell you how these videos are going to go. We are going to be redesigning the characters and their storylines. Mostly the main characters, maybe a couple not main characters, but we'll see. These videos will be redesigning the characters to fit into a rewrite of the show that I am kind of working on. This rewrite will be a little bit different than the original, but there are some aspects of the original show that are going to stay. We will not be talking about the creators of the show or the drama going around them. There are plenty of YouTubers out there who will let you know the drama, but we're going to stay away from that, just focusing on redesigning and rewriting the characters. I decided to start out with Chloe, mostly because she was the one that I had the most thoughts about and the things I wanted to change. In the original show, Chloe is just kind of the normal high school brat. She's the bully to Marinette and is hoity-toity. She's the daughter of the mayor of Paris and acts like a snooty princess. I wanted to keep her as the daughter of the mayor of Paris, just because I didn't want to keep her, at least at the beginning, as that hoity-toity stuck-up brat. However, I did want to make sure that she did have a redemption arc, unlike in the show. I really think that Chloe has such the potential of being such an asset to the main characters, to Marinette and Adrien. She's got so much confidence and so much, I don't know, she's just really cool. I kind of really like her a lot. The story is still going to be centered around fashion, but I'm going to age these characters up. Now, I'm trying to decide if this story should take place in Paris or in New York. Both are pretty fashion central. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Chloe and Marinette still grew up together. They did start out as friends, but from a careless comment from Marinette, Chloe got offended and stopped being Marinette's friend, and thus their rivalry was born. They started fighting about everything and became jealous of each other. All normal high school girl stuff, you know? So our story begins with Chloe as the main editor for the Agreste brand. The youngest editor in history. A lot of people would think that she got the job because her dad's the mayor of Paris. But she's actually just that good. I want to make sure that Chloe has a reason to be stuck up. Like she thinks that she's the best, but it's kind of because she is the best. I want there to be a reason for Marinette to hate her. She's super jealous. I want Chloe to still find the Be Miraculous. I still want Marinette to lose it and for Chloe to find it. However, I do want Chloe to keep it secret. I don't want her to flounce that she is Queen Bee. I want her to be able to keep it a secret. I want even Ladybug and Cat Noir not to know who she is. I want her she'll just show up at battles sometimes, help out our heroes, and then disappear. The first time she showed up to help our heroes, Ladybug tried to get the Miraculous back, but Queen Bee was all said that she was going to keep it secret. She'll keep it safe. She won't tell anyone. and then disappeared. And it's by working with Ladybug and Cat Noir that she starts to soften, that her brattiness starts to turn into a kindness. She's still confident in herself and her abilities, but she starts to be confident in other people's abilities as well. She starts to see the good in people and starts to treat them with respect. It's at the beginning of our story that Marinette comes in and starts her new job as an intern at the Agrest brand. She's going to be I don't think she's going to be a design intern yet, but Chloe's going to treat her as her personal assistant when she's there, which brings back Marinette's hatred of Chloe and starts to make Chloe regress a little bit. But they start to bond over each other's fashion sense, and as Marinette and as Ladybug sees the qualities of Chloe as Queen Bee, Marinette's going to realize that she can treat other people better, especially Chloe, who she's been hating her whole life. In the show, Chloe's mom left her and her dad when she was very young, and I want to keep that in. I think that having mommy issues is going to be a real asset for Chloe's character. So in my version, Audrey's going to have her own fashion magazine, just like in the show, and Chloe was offered a very good job there at that magazine. But I want her to still be upset with her mom, and as an act of defiance, goes to the Agrest brand. Now let's talk about Zoe. Zoe, in the show, Zoe comes in season 4 as Chloe's sister. And I think she could still stay in my version, but I just think that she was a cop-out for making Chloe better. Let's be honest here. So Chloe's mom left her when she was 5, and Zoe can be in the picture and just be about 4 years younger than Chloe. And it gives Chloe a huge issue with her mom, obviously. So as you can see in my redesign, I wanted to give Chloe more of a professional style sense. I made her hair be down with a headband because it gives her a nice put together look, and we all know ponytails don't really look that great. If you're the editor of a fashion magazine, you're not going to have your hair in a ponytail. Now, Chloe's design in the original show isn't terrible. It feels very early 2000s, and I guess that makes sense since I think it was started being written in the early 2000s, but it hasn't aged very well. I think Chloe with her fashion sense, I think Chloe as her fashion sense would be more of a timeless piece, the classic chic, more than the highest trends of the time. She'll write about the highest trends of the time, she'll talk about them, but as herself, I think she would dress in timeless pieces. So for my design, I gave her a button-up shirt and her hair down, nice and beautiful, and makes it look like she's very put together. As you can see, I color dropped from a screenshot from the show for her colors. I would think that her fashion design would be very similar to... I based most of her designs on like classic and high-end clothing. So I assume that she'd wear silks, and those pearls on her headband are definitely real pearls. I also added a necklace on her bust design because I felt like maybe that was from her mom when she was very young, and then she kept it with her. For the Queen Bee design, I'll be honest, I really love her design in the show. So I didn't change much. I made her hair a little bit more yellow and gave her some wings that she can fly around with. And I think I changed some colors on, like some stripes on her suit. But I really enjoy the original one, so I didn't change it very much. By the end of the story of this rewrite, I want Chloe to want to be better. She's going to give up fashion altogether. I think by the end of this series, she's going to be kind of put out by the fashion industry once she heals and realizes that she doesn't need to follow in her mom's footsteps to be worth it. I think she would try and be kinder to people. And so what I thought is, I think it'd be fun if she became a camp counselor. She's kind of set for life with money-wise, so she doesn't need to make that much money. So I decided to make her into a camp counselor. She keeps in touch with Marinette and Adrian and the people from school, but she kind of lives her own life. I also thought it would be fun if Chloe was a camp counselor, because she has already gotten some experience, because I think she would have had to help raise Zoe. I don't think her mom would have kept Zoe when she had abandoned Chloe and her father. So I think that Chloe did get a lot of experience with helping kids, and I think that she would really like to help kids who have bad home situations as a camp counselor. As you might be able to tell, I kind of added some weight to her. In my experience, I have found that when people start healing from a abusive or bad situation, they start to gain a little weight, and I think that's awesome. So I added a little bit of weight to Chloe as a camp counselor, gains a little bit more strength, and helps her to actually enjoy life. So there's Chloe. I will be doing Alia next, and I don't know if I'll have much to say about a redesign for her. She's pretty cool by herself, but we'll see if we can get her into a better outfit. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and give a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Love to have you here. Have a wonderful rest of your day.